Hey, what's up guys, this is Liam or Weagle on Your Overwatch, back with a new video today. A massive news roundup, some very interesting stuff that Jeff Kaplan said this week in regards to new heroes and new maps. The anniversary release was really good, and especially for a lot of the more casual players. Now, some competitive players felt a little bit underwhelmed, but we're going to be getting some new maps and stuff soon, so it's all looking good. In terms of the content for the anniversary, I absolutely love the dances, and Winston's, I can't handle it. Let me know what your favorite dance is in the comment section down below, guys, and let's jump straight into things. So, Jeff Kaplan actually jumped on the Overwatch anniversary livestream and said some very interesting things. The first and the most significant is that Jeff actually said that there's going to be some new hero news on the horizon, and that there's also going to be some new core, but he didn't say new game mode maps, but new core maps coming soon. So we would expect them to be the old game modes that we're used to. Now, the reason I say these two at the same time is because when Blizzard say things, they don't usually misword what they're saying. And when he says things like something's on the horizon, that's a very specific thing to say. If you do only the smallest bit of digging, you'll realize that Horizon was the space colony where Winston grew up on the moon. Now, there has actually been leaks about a so-called moon map for the last few months, and recently people are talking about how Lijiang has slightly changed and the posters show the moon more often in-game, more leading towards something to do with this colony. Now, there was also some leaked audio files a couple of months ago, and I'll play a couple of them now, and I'll link the rest in the description.
To go back to the moon. I don't know.
And a lot of this all points towards something to do with the moon. So are we getting a new cinematic that will link these things together? Will we be getting a moon map, since we've never had a map on the moon? It would be very interesting. And what hero would this relate to? Because when he says it's on the horizon, he means a new hero, not necessarily a new map. So maybe we're going to get something that links all of these together. Now, is this Doomfist? Well, we don't really have any confirmation of that. Some people are saying that the new sprays for Season 5 have got Numbani with a horizon, and that this could link to Doomfist as well, although there's no confirmation exactly on what hero this is going to be. I think as a community by now, you're either sick of wanting Doomfist, or it's so hyped you can't handle it and you need Doomfist now, like me. I really need to see this hero. I want him to be fun, I want him to be awesome, or even if he's a hero or a villain, it doesn't matter, guys. If he's in the game and he's fun to play, that would be really cool. I think at this point, Blizzard are used to taking community ideas and putting them in the game like they did with the Reaper Shrug. And if Doomfist was never originally intended to be a playable character, maybe we won't get him yet, but at this point, I don't think it's possible to not get Doomfist at some point in Overwatch. Whether it's now, next year, or the year after, we don't know. But the fact that the community wants it so much and Blizzard are so driven by the community, I think that eventually Doomfist will be in the game. Hopefully sooner than later, and I'm happy with any new hero, but I would definitely like one that's super fun to play and engage in, and hopefully a little bit on the stronger side at release. The next thing is something we've spoken about recently, and that is saving highlights in-game. Now, some games in the past have been able to save simply some highlights to a folder where you could go back and watch them, and usually in a game's life cycle, this will eventually mean being able to play and record whole games, being able to go back, watch it, which is super helpful for everybody when learning the game, when making YouTube videos for us in particular. It's really good stuff. Now, Jeff has said they have really big plans for saving highlights and features in the near future. Now, we don't know how near this is. In terms of the timeline on these things Jeff is talking about, it seems like the new hero hint is going to be the first thing, then probably maps, and then the highlights. But he's also said the team are now very used to releasing treating things as a live active team. Originally when they were making the content, they were just getting it ready for release. Well, now what they actually do is they work on different instances of the game at the same time, and they've already started working on things up until the end of the year, all the different instances of the game. So in particular, new heroes, new maps, new features, and new events, and things like patches in terms of buffing or nerfing heroes are probably done more on a gradual basis. However, they're always working on these things, and up until the end of the year is already covered. So we're looking to get new content every month up until the end of this year at least, which is great news for the game. Now, this will also consist of Overwatch League, I'm sure. However, we're going to be getting stuff consistently, which is really awesome. Now, apparently, we're getting heroes less often, which is something that they keep hinting at. However, they've also just told us there's a new one coming soon. So, every 3 months, every 4 months, probably for new heroes. And by the sounds of it, this year is going to be more focused on maps and other in-game content than it is on heroes. Let me know what you guys think. What are you most excited for? Do you want Doomfist? Do you want a moon map? Do you want both? Where is this cinematic? There should have been one by now. I'm very, very surprised there wasn't a cinematic for the year anniversary, and I would say there's one right around the corner. Let us know what you think, guys. Be sure to check out our Twitter and our Discord, where you guys can find the Doomfist main of your dreams. And be sure to hit that bell icon so you guys get notified when our videos go live. Be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and have a great day as always. Take care and peace, people.